Coming at you live from Studio H, this is the Bobcat Blast. Please stand for pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Hallsville High. Welcome back to the Bobcat Blast. Mr. Gibson here again. I know you're tired of listening to me, but you've only got today and tomorrow to do that. But I brought some company with me. Will you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Lynn Young, one of the assistant principals here at the high school. Good morning, Hallsville.
And I'm Mr. Plagg, and I am also one of the assistant principals here. Good morning, guys.
Mr. Young, you look sharp.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
that.
I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna do. Normally on Thursday, I will do 3 dad jokes each Thursday. What we have this morning, I'm gonna do one now and one later on. And the question is, the joke is what did one wall say to the other wall? Anybody want to guess?
I have no clue.
All right. The correct answer will be, do you want to guess?
I can't even.
I will meet you at the corner.
Oh, boom. We need the sound effect.
At the corner.
So that, well, I brought you guys to help me though, okay?
All right.
All right, so we're going to talk about a few more things. Here's a little bit more information. Guys, don't forget to sign up for PSAT. After the announcements yesterday, Miss White said we only have like 20 spots available. So if you're interested in taking the PSAT and you're a sophomore or junior, make sure you get in the Google Classroom and find that link and sign up to take that test by the end of the week. Those spots will fill up quickly. Also, students, reminder about the parking pass. I saw Mr. Hood there at 7 this morning, and he's staying until 4:30 this week to get your parking passes done. If you don't get those, you will not be allowed to park on campus after September 1st. Last other announcement before we get into some of the expectations. Don't forget also in your Google Classroom to go in and cast your vote for the homecoming court information, okay? That's in your Google Classroom as well, so if you haven't done that, get in there and do that. All right. Once again, great job yesterday with cell phones, guys. I really am proud of you all. When the bells ring in the morning, you're putting them up and doing a great job on that. So keep that up. If you've done it one day, you've done it 2 days, you can do it a third, fourth, fifth, and we can have a great year where we're not fighting about phones. And basically, I've had a lot of conversations about those this summer. People asking me how I think it's going to go, and I said I think it's going to be great because we have great kids, and you're proving me right. And I like to be right. So good job. Keep it up. All right, next thing I want to talk about, though, is attendance. We have a little bit of information today. So talking about attendance, I need you to listen up. We have something in the state of Texas. They're called compulsory attendance laws, which means you're required to go to school by the state, okay? Within that, there's a 90% rule. So freshmen, and really any of you may not know what this is, the 90% rule says you physically have to be in class 90% of the time to earn credit for that class. So freshmen, you haven't really dealt with credits up to this point, but each semester you earn a half a credit in the courses you're in. Okay, so if you miss more than, if you're absent more than 10%, then you could lose credit. Doesn't matter what grade you have in that class, you could not get credit based on attendance. So there are some things we have in place because sometimes things do happen. We have Saturday school in place where students can recover hours, but there is a limit. If you go below, if your attendance is below 75%, you can't recover any of that. You are not awarded credit in that course. So you need to make sure you're coming to school. When you do miss, each student is allowed a maximum of 5 excused absences per semester with a parent note. So 5 excused per semester with a parent note. And you have 3 days when you return to school, you have 3 days to turn that note into the attendance office, okay? If you're out more than 5 consecutive days, you need to have a doctor's note when you return to school for it to be accepted, and those not count as unexcused, okay? If you get too many unexcused absences, then we talk about truancy, and then you get called to court, and there's a whole other side to that, which we don't want we don't want to have to do. So make sure you're taking care of your business, you're coming to school, and bringing those notes back if you do have an absence.
Okay, one other things, or two other things. Would be no outside food delivery to the school. So if you decide you want to call old Pizza Hut and have them to deliver a pizza out here, you cannot do that. We're also going to ask that you make arrangement with your parents, or if they want to bring food or something out until you're proud to the school day. I think we can do all of that. And our last joke of today will be, why did the math book look so sad? Anybody want to guess that?
Because it's math. No offense.
Because it had too many problems.
Oh.
All right, that's it, Hallsville. Thank you, guys.
Hold on. Mr. Plague got it around.
Yeah, I've got to get my teleprompter here. All right, so I want to talk to you all about bullying. First and foremost, we do not tolerate bullying here, period. And we don't get very much, luckily, because we, again, have great students. However, the ones that we do have, we try to deal with very swiftly and quickly. But the thing is we cannot do anything about it if we do not know anything about it. So with that said, if you know someone that is being bullied or you are being bullied yourself, you need to report that. We will take care of it, I promise you, but you have got to let us know that it's going on. One of the things that we want to try to instill in you is to say something, do something, and report it. So when you say something, one of the things that has been proven to work is whenever we as a collective stand up to said bully. So if you see someone being bullied or if you're being bullied yourself, call it out, tell them to stop. After that, do something. That means write it down, document what's being done. If you have that receipt for what was happening, that's something that we as APs and Mr. Gibson can start on and begin that investigation. And the last thing is to report it. So it's great that you said something. It's great that you wrote it down, but unless we get it in front of us, we cannot do anything. So please be sure. What you can do is you can tell a trusted adult, or you can email one of us, or you can email, and this is very easy to remember, stopbullying@hisd.com. We have a special account for that, and it goes straight to us. So send that. When we get that email, we'll begin that investigation and make sure that we take care of it. And one of the things is that bullies like to do is they like to call it snitching. And it's not snitching. Snitching is when you say something to get somebody in trouble. When we're dealing with bullying and harassment in general, I like that voice. That's a very nice voice.
Very cool.
But whenever you tell somebody, it's not snitching. Snitching is to get someone in trouble. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get help to somebody who needs it, because there's nothing worse than being isolated and being bullied. So make sure that you report it, okay? I think that's all I've got. Mr. Young, you wouldn't by chance have any extra dad jokes to end on?
I have one more. Last,
okay.
And last of all.
Or does Mr. Gibson, did you have something first before, like?
Yeah, let me say one more thing.
All right.
Because
the anticipation for the third dad joke is killing me.
Let me go ahead. I made a comment about math, and I love the math teachers, and I love math. Struggle's real, though. All right, so with that said, students, we do have some fun things planned for you guys. We have a 9 weeks incentives this year that we haven't had in the past. I say the last day. It may not be the last day every single time, but toward the end of each grading period, we're going to have an incentive for you all. And so it's going to be something to the effect of taking our aim time and our lunch time and combining them and having things all over the campus going on that you guys can do. I'm trying to get a rock wall here from the Army, trying to get them to bring that out to one of the incentives. We'll have things going on in the library. We may do pickleball. We'll have some ping pong tables, just all kinds of different things, games and stuff for you guys to do for being great students. So make sure you're coming to school. Attendance may play into that heavily. Wink, wink, wink. Okay? So make sure you're coming to school and you're doing what you need to do so you can be a part of those incentives. We're looking forward to it as a campus, just having a time to relax and have fun together. Students, adults, everybody. So absolutely. That's all I had. I'm excited about those. We're getting those planned up. So we'll have more information about the incentives. Let's end it on another dad joke from Mr. Young.
All right.
Last
but not least, last joke of the day. What did one hat say to the other hat? I guess no one knows. You go ahead, and I will stay right here.
Go Those are great. We love Mr. Young's dad jokes and his hats he brings to the announcements. We hope you guys have a great day 3. And as always, go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.